Thank you for the super chat, my man. He says, do you think Ripple ends up gifting a large portion of the escrow to the U.S. government? If so, wouldn't Trump reset the price to a higher number, like $10,000 to offset the debt? They could. They could also use force majeure to take it from Ripple. There's a bunch of different circumstances. I think that all this, again, has been pre-negotiated. There's 1,700 NDAs. Ripple met with the Fed in 2014 via Greg Kidd. There's a ton of stuff, right? So I don't know where all the escrow ends up. I think it gets divided up between multiple people personally. And I do think that Ripple will probably end up with, less than 20%, which would then allow them to meet the criteria for the Clarity Act when and if that actually ends up getting passed. I'm not hopeful at this point. I mean, we are 4 months in here, almost 5 months into 2026. I told you guys back in 2025 that it wasn't going to get passed in 25, and everybody was mad about that. I don't know that we're even going to see it passed here in 2026. I'm thinking Q1 2027. You've got Warsh being voted on to move in. You got midterms coming up. You got recess in August. And there's a couple other bills that they want to get passed prior to the Clarity Act. So unless they really codify some language and move with some urgency here, it's not going to happen. I don't care, though, personally. Now that we have joint guidance from the CFTC and the SEC, I think all we need is a statement from the OCC determining how yield is going to work for stablecoins and what that's, how they're regulating it. And I think even without congressional regulation, I think if all of those bodies are moving in the same direction and there's clarity, guidance for the market, then we should see things appreciate here without the Clarity Act passing. All right, we got the real Jaqueline. They say 4. Will the AUM still be 2% on anything under 5 million, even for the yield product when it becomes available? Yes.